and I have been very grateful for the very warm reception that we have received here as newly minted Democrats. And I can understand this enthusiasm because I have so many friends in this room. Maybe it's no coincidence that I feel so comfortable with Democrats because I spent so much of my life as a Democrat. Maybe it's no coincidence that for many years I have been derided by the far right as a Republican in name only. Well, I'm no longer a Republican. Thank you. I'm again a Democrat, and I'm pleased and proud to be a Democrat. My personal memories are bright from my boyhood days when the politics and policies of Franklin Delano Roosevelt were a beacon of light in the Specter household. Both of my parents, Lily and Harry Specter, were immigrants, so-called little people, little guys. And our family looked to President Roosevelt to move the country forward from the Depression, which hit the Specter family so hard. Years later, in 1960, I was there when Senator John F. Kennedy came to the Democratic City Committee dinner in Philadelphia. And my wife, Joan, with me today, at that time was noticed that she got more applause than I did. But my wife, Joan, at that Democratic City Committee dinner, was 8 months pregnant with our second son, Steve. And notwithstanding that, she sat on a chair at the back of that cavernous auditorium and was screaming for John Kennedy, the senator from Massachusetts, later President Kennedy. I knew John's brother Bobby personally, and some of my convictions in the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office followed up on Attorney General Kennedy's work. And then I left my wife and 2 young sons after the assassination of President Kennedy to go to Washington to work as a young staff lawyer on the Warren Commission investigating the assassination of President Kennedy. My first work in politics was as a young Democratic committeeman in Center City, Philadelphia. Found the job fascinating. And I worked hard to elect Democrats. And I was successful. It may surprise you, but this will not be my first race as a Democrat. I ran for District Attorney of Philadelphia as a registered Democrat on the Republican ticket. After that election, I became a Republican because I felt it was the right thing to do since I'd been elected on that ticket. And I kept that registration with the hope that I could be a moderate voice and at times a liberal voice. Yes, a liberal voice on the other side of the aisle. But now those efforts are over. Those efforts ended when I cast a critical vote for President Obama's stimulus package. Not stand by and join the obstructionist Republican Party straight line vote when this country was faced with the imminent prospect of a 1929 depression that hit my own family so hard. It's been noted that as your senator over the past 29 years, I've often been more popular with Democrats than with Republicans. And if I've been popular with Democrats, it's because I've stood for what you've stood for. Yes to increasing the minimum wage because every working man and woman deserves a decent wage. workers to organize a union. Yes to the right. Yes to the right of every citizen to be healthy, to get healthy, and to stay healthy. No to those who would eradicate stem cell research. Yes to liberating science to cure cancer and Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Yes to reproductive freedom. And yes to civil liberties, even in time of war, because the defense of the Constitution, and no to judges who were stuck in the 18th century, like Robert Gore, who liked to top hell from the right wing along the way. And yes to educational opportunity for every American of every talent or skill. And yes to a clean environment and the green jobs we need to create. Yes to a stimulus for our economy when we are facing the greatest threat to our economic security in 3 generations.